Want your question answered? You've got to send a text message. Take out your cell phone and type out your question. Then send it to 336-379-5775. Don't call. You must send a text message if you want your question answered.
Welcome back. We are taking your questions about ACA Marketplace, healthcare enrollment, as well as Medicare. All right, Laura, this person is asking, how many options do you have when enrolling in ACA?
It really depends on your county. There could be a whole bunch, and so you'll have to go to healthcare.gov to find out.
Okay, and it does change from county to county, so be aware of that. Morgan, this person is saying, how does the pricing for the ACA plan compare to a health plan for a job? And you can't really take a marketplace insurance if you have job insurance.
Correct. So that's really an apples to oranges situation. The only way that you could take a ACA plan is if your employer did not allow your dependents to come on to the plan, and then your dependents would qualify for a tax credit, or if you were paying out more than 8.5% of your household income, and then you could possibly get by with taking that tax credit based off the affordability of it.
Okay, but that is not the norm there, so just know that.
Not the norm.
Catherine, this person says, my mom has Tricare insurance. Does she still have to keep Part B Medicare?
Yes. Tricare does not cover you if you do not have Part B. It is actually your supplemental in that situation.
Mm-hmm. And kind of a follow-up here, I was told if I have employer coverage, I don't need to sign up for Medicare. Is that correct?
No, that is not correct. You may choose not to, but you must waive your Medicare during that time while you're still employed. But you have to interact with Medicare sometime during that window that we talked about, 3 months before, 3 months after the month of your birthday.
Okay, but you waive Part B, but you need to sign up, otherwise the penalties happen. All right. Morgan, this person is asking, I'm no longer with my old employer, and I need to know how long does my insurance continue before I have to enroll in new insurance. How do I find that out?
Well, depending on the size of the employer, you may be offered state continuation, or you may be offered COBRA. If you explore those two options, your employer is automatically going to send you that notice by mail. If it's too much for you to pay, or if you try to contact your HR department to see if you can get your COBRA premiums paid by the American Rescue Plan, that's an option. Or you could go to healthcare.gov and pick up a plan there with a tax credit. So you've got several options in that situation.
Okay. Laura, this person's asking, I'm under 65 and unemployed. Do I have to have health care? Do I have to enroll?
Well, there's no mandate anymore, so you don't have to, but you should definitely check out healthcare.gov if you've lost your job. If you haven't been long-term unemployed, you may be eligible for a cheaper free plan through healthcare.gov because of the American Rescue Plan. So go there and check it out before you write it off.
All right, Catherine, this person's asking, when enrolling in Medicare, do I also enroll in Medicaid?
No, the two things are not the same. You may be eligible for Medicaid, and in that situation, you really need to work with the Medicare and Social Security enrollment to see if you're eligible to apply, but those are two different applications.
Okay, the ACA enrollment goes now until August the 15th. There are numerous different kinds of healthcare options for you. And so one of the options that you have, of course, is to look at it on your own. Another option is to go to an insurance agent. And Morgan, we were just talking during the break how some insurance agents, now they're not supposed to charge you for doing this. So some insurance agents have said, oh, we have to give you this fee. If someone is having that conversation with an insurance agent and that insurance agent says, we need to charge you a fee, what do you suggest those people do?
I would call another agent that doesn't charge a fee.
And ask up front.
Ask up front. If they have an application fee, they legally have to have it posted, and they have to make you aware of that ahead of time. But once again, we are all paid commissions by the insurance carrier. There is no reason for you to pay an application fee.
This is good to know. This is an interesting question. I washed my husband's Medicare card. How do I get a replacement?
Go online and there's a way to apply for it there, and they will send you another one, or they will give you an ability to print it online.
Okay, so online. And this person says, I understand that you have to re-enroll in Medicare after the first partial year, but do you have to re-enroll every year?
No, you do not. You are always, unless you decide during the open season that you want to look at another or a different Medicare plan, like an Advantage plan. But otherwise, your Medicare continues on.
Okay, and one quick thing again, Laura, the enrollment period goes until?
August 15th.
And that is for this year, and people will probably have to re-enroll again starting in November for next year. All right, we want to make sure that that's very clear for folks. I know we can't say it enough. Thank you, ladies, for your expertise and your time. We appreciate it. They will be joining us again for sure as we get closer to that enrollment date. If you missed any of this, the information is on our website along with resources for you so that you can find out more about Medicare, Medicaid, and also ACA enrollment.